Given the finish of Chicago P.D. Season 13, Episode 4, it is highly likely that Raymond Bell will reappear at some point throughout the season. Determining who left that old picture of a young Voight in his car and what they want to use it for is the greater puzzle. Imani's past could resurface in the future. Viewers appear to be responding favorably to Imani. So far, she has been intriguing. Though I may be in the minority, I'm still hesitant to invest because I haven't formed any firm opinions yet. Finding out about Imani's unfortunate past was intriguing. Every cop on this show must have one, isn't that right? I'll give her that. Her undercover act, in which she pretended to be a one-shoe junkie, was undoubtedly the high point of the hour. She changed effortlessly, and I've always enjoyed intelligence's covert elements. The majority of the unit has performed quite well in this area, and the chameleon-like characters always make those moments worthwhile. Imani was therefore in her element. Imani and Voight's collaboration? That makes Voight and Imani working on this particular case a means of not only connecting them to this but also to each other, though I'm still not sure about that. Is there anyone else who is still unsure about the Imani-Voight collaboration? Their dynamic differs slightly from previous examples. They get along well, but there are a few instances that stand out, such as when she keeps bugging him about the envelope dilemma. Root Cause provides a season-long storyline. There appears to be a pattern of Voight receiving some of the most venomous of them, and the case was very out there. We had Gary out here mutilating people's hands and then self-lobotomizing, and I'm still not over the whole chopped eyelids incident from a few seasons ago. At first, I believed that the culprit might be under duress or something when he committed all of these brutal robberies. I pictured the man being told what to do by someone in his ear, and he carrying it out because of a ransom issue involving his daughter. Gary, a severely disturbed person who never recovered from losing his affluent lifestyle, nor received the assistance he needed to cope with certain intrusive, gloomy thoughts, was instead experiencing a psychological breakdown. The way he would beat people, some to death, and then feel so bad about it that he would seek aid for some of them or apologize was really upsetting. Even though he mistreated Sage and she wanted to distance herself from him, his relationship with her made some sense after witnessing him in action. He did a good job interviewing Sage. Under her tough-as-nails demeanor, she's actually in this for all the right reasons, as evidenced by the true compassion and sensitivity she emanated that we hadn't seen before. This repeated case seems superfluous as regretfully they were unable to have enough conversations with Gary to get him assistance, possibly uncover the ways in which his father had destroyed him. It is obvious that this individual was abused and then went on to assault others. With Gary no longer around, we are left to speculate about what is going on with Raymond and the granddaughter in that house of horrors. This makes me think of Ruzek's two cases in particular, the one involving Zoe and the one involving Samantha and her son living under the control of her white supremacist father, Richard. Given that, this scenario has a certain amount of repetition that makes me feel a little let down, but with Voight leading the charge, it could undoubtedly develop into a more expansive and captivating narrative. For the Voight, I'm here when Lord Voight discovered it on his car. He appeared shaken, but nobody anticipated that he would tell Imani or anybody else about it. However, someone is researching his background and has discovered something that Voight probably would have made sure remained hidden. Finding out 13 years into a series is a startling development. It appears that Voight experienced abuse as a young man, which isn't all that shocking in retrospect and fits with his identity as a person, a survivor, and an avenging angel on the streets of Chicago. The most annoying thing is that we probably won't see any more about this until Voight is in the spotlight again because Chicago PD tends to prioritize character development through revolving storylines. Additionally, I have a feeling that they would use this to leave the audience on edge for the mid-season finale before the holidays.